It is the end of week 2 in Barcelona, and it's going really, really quickly. We've been to the cathedral, which was really nice. Not Sagrada Familia, we're going there next week, I think. Yeah, I kept getting lost because I'm small and I wander. So next time we go out, I'm apparently having a balloon tied to me, which is great and isn't patronising at all. Yesterday we went to try and see the magic fountains, but they weren't working. We sat there for half an hour to then be told they weren't going to work, and we were like, oh. So we're going to try that next week again. Yeah, we had our first Catalan theory lesson with Lewis, who's cool. He's really nice. We didn't have our class until 5 in the evening, so we thought we'll make a day out of Catalan history. So the 5 of us went to the Catalan History Museum and had a look around there all day. And we got in for free, and we're not really sure why we got in for free. All of the websites and everything say €4 or 3 if you're a student and you've got your student card. And the woman, I went up to her, I was like holding money out to give her. She gave me a sticker, went, just put your things in the luggage room and then you can go up. Not complaining at all. If this happens in every museum, I'm set for the next 3 months. Done quite a lot of wandering, getting lost this week. It's been pretty good. We were looking for theatres, so we thought we'll walk along La Rambla, which is the big sort of main, quite touristy street, and we'll go and look in all the theatres along there. And we found a couple, but they were either closed for siesta or they were not showing things at the moment. We walked all the way along La Rambla, and then we got to the end of it and we came to this sort of little, it's kind of like an art gallery, Art Santa Monica, and we didn't really know what it was, and we sort of hovered outside it for about 15 minutes, sort of wandering in and then coming out again, trying to pluck up the courage to ask these people what this building actually was. And in the end, me, with like the least Spanish out of the 3 of us, gets sent to go and ask what this building is. And I'm like, habla inglés? Yeah, we saw a really nice exhibit. It was like a dialogue between Rome and New York. So you've got all these photos of like bits of New York and then sort of like corresponding bits of Rome that's sort of, it's like really sharp juxtaposed with really rustic. But they kind of mesh really well together. It was really interesting. Ooh, one reason why Spain's the best. White chocolate digestives. White chocolate digestives. I can't even get over how good they are. Spain understands me. Spain understands my love of biscuits. That's one thing, I'm finding it really hard to find like brands of biscuits that I know. Like almost everything else, you can get brands that you know. Like we found Tetley tea, I found Baby Bell. I can't get biscuits that I know. There are no biscuits that I understand. I have to keep trying new biscuits. It's quite scary. I think tomorrow I'm going to see more art galleries. I found loads and they're all on my road, which is really handy, so I'm just going to go and wander. I've made myself a list on my laptop of all the art that I'm going to see. So far there is no theatre on there. That's a lie. There is one theatre thing on there. I found this little venue that's founded by this Beckett-inspired theatre company. They're doing a Spanish translation of a British play. And it's one of those ones where you go and you watch it and then you decide after you've seen it how much you want to pay. So it's great for the poor students. So I'm hopefully going to see that next week. And they're also doing Cloud 9, but a translation of Cloud 9 by Carol Churchill, which is one of my favourite plays. So I'm quite tempted to go and see that, even though I'm not going to understand it because it's going to be in Spanish. But I was thinking, if I'm going to go and see Spanish, quite wordy plays, it's probably good to go and see plays that I know. We went out on Friday night. It was really fun. We started off in one bar, and then we went to the bar next door, which is called Chapitos, which is Spanish for shots, I think, if my Spanish is right. And they've got like this massive, great list, like all down the wall of this bar of like hundreds of different types of shots that they do. I tried 2 of them. There's one where it's like a red shot and then they use squirty cream on the top and put M&Ms on it, and that was really nice. But my favourite one is called a Boy Scout, and they give you a little marshmallow on a stick, set fire to the bar, and then you toast your marshmallow, dip it in your shot, eat the marshmallow and do the shot. But it was like the nicest shot I've ever had in my life, as well as the fact that there was a marshmallow with it. Then we went to Choco, which is a club on the beach. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know, I'm not really a big clubbing person. I prefer bars, but as clubs go, it was pretty good. Surprisingly decent music and just quite full of sleazy Spanish men, and then sleazy American men, and sleazy French men. Other than that, it was a really good night, but you are kind of like always aware. You're like one hand on my bag, eyes constantly focused on my friends and making sure like people aren't getting taken away. It was good because there was a big group of us and we all stuck together all night. But you are just kind of aware of like these slightly scary looking men who move in packs. There was one point Emma rescued me because I was getting like circled by these guys. It was really quite frightening. Yeah, I repaid Emma for her kindness by shutting her fingers in the taxi door on the way home, which was less than great, and I feel really bad. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna go because I need to carry on with my work and my journals and get everything done. I'm trying really hard to keep on top of it all. And so far I'm doing okay, but it is only week 2, and we're here for 14, I think. So I need to knuckle down.